Hello, hello. Welcome to match 3 with T-Kush35 Affinity. We are on the draw, currently 2-0, and away we go.
I think this looks good.
Yeah, there's no ramp, but it has a decent curve, and we have stuff to do. So if we get that third mana, champion plus plating is pretty darn good. We'll see what sort of deck this is. Could be another black-red hollow one. Could be Jund. Could be a number of things. I don't think black-red hollow one runs Thoughtseize main deck, though.
No.
So,
Yeah, I'd bet Jund or on the fringe Grixis, but I'm pretty sure it's Jund.
yeah. Which this deck has some difficulties with, depending on their draws and my draws.
Yep, depends on who gets the grind.
Yep. As it stands right now, I don't have a way of accelerating out some of my bigger threats that they'll either Thoughtseize or potentially just be able to handle.
Well, they're thinking.
I
I
assume
mean,
it's
it's
between
either
plating or
plating or
champ.
champion, yeah.
It depends on how much removal they have for these bad boys.
I mean, I'd assume it'd just be the champion because at least the plating, you have the odd chance of taking out, but it's like, but you have Metalcraft for that champion as soon as you drop it.
Right. As long as
And
all of these guys survive.
I know me, I just
Ornithopter.
really, I mean, I would just take the champion. If that thing's in the graveyard, I'm a happy person because I hate seeing that thing on your side.
Yeah. So they went with... That's interesting. Let's see. Inkmoth or Blinkmoth? I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to go Inkmoth. And we'll get the 3 artifacts that I can out.
Do you maybe play the plating now?
Can't. If I still had Ornithopter, I could.
Oh, yep.
So that was, in a way, a heads-up move for them.
I mean, they didn't know the Opal was coming, but
Right.
maybe should have used the Opal.
To what end?
Oh yeah, God.
I need 3
I keep
artifacts.
on. Yeah, I know. I keep on. Yeah. Okay.
Faithless Looting. Mardu Pyromancer?
Yeah. I guess we'll have our answer when we see what they discard.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine Hollow One having.
Yep. Mardu
Yep,
Pyromancer.
that's Pyromancer.
Okay, which...
This is a slog as well.
Yeah. Champion will be good if I can get it down and keep it protected. Even without a plating on it. Do they run K-Command main?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense. Discard,
they're running
damage.
black and red. You'd be insane not to run Kolaghan's Command in a mid-range deck.
Yeah. Another thought.
I do it just
here.
to show you how much I love you.
Inky. Yeah, so they're going to take one of the
Imagine.
others here now. Probably plating? Yeah. Well, at least we'll be able to try to get down Champ. I think that's still worth it over Overseer.
It'll tax their hand more.
Yeah.
Because even if they have Kolaghan's Command, they can't take out your champion.
Not in that hit. They can take out the 2 others and then it's exposed. But before that point. And then if we're able to get down Overseer and activate it even just once, that's pretty good.
We'll see if their turn is just Lingering Souls, but I doubt it. Not the way they've been taking your stuff.
Right. Okay, well, there's the souls.
And what, a bolt or a fatal push?
Probably. So I don't attack with those.
I mean,
I'm gonna play these out before combat to get more protection on Champ, I think.
I mean, they only have 1 mana up.
Right.
So there's really no way for them to
Blow
take
out.
you off Metalcraft. Hey, Yuna, it's okay. Ah!
And then if Overseer survives, come next turn, we can start getting in for some decent damage. Because then all the 1/1s can come in hot. Maybe even Signal Pest, because they'd have to double block it to kill it. Unless they have some sort of removal, which they have 4 chances at, so it's pretty high. They are already halfway dead though, which is good. Are you tapping on something?
No, I'm in the basement and Juby's running.
Oh, interesting.
Is it that apparent?
I can hear lots of ticks, so I assume it's coming through. Going down to 8 for that Sacred Foundry. They must really want that mana.
Damnation main deck? That'd be a bit interesting.
That'd be a lot bad, is what that would be. Okay, there goes the Overseer as generally predicted. Okay. So that does make the attack. Okay. I mean, that's good, but it's still not great. The best top deck would have been Plating, right? Because they would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still
I mean, just attack with the
decent.
champ and then play Overseer.
Yep, that is the game plan.
I mean, they can always Faithless Looting. They have 2 Faithless Lootings in their graveyard, so...
Ravager also would have been good there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the win. There's another Faithless Looting. Digging deep. At this point, though, they can block quite favorably, having 4, potentially 6 Lingering Souls out. So I think I have to attack conservatively. Ew, brutality. Get out of here, opponent. Stop killing my cool things. Plating. Well, that'll do too.
Yep, they got no cards in hand. They're dead.
Yep. I'm just going to go in there for the battle cry. Even if they block pest, it doesn't matter. Okay. Just got to be careful to not go past blockers. And not sacrifice too many things. I only need 3, so 1, 2, 3. And that still leaves 3. And they have 0 cards in hand, so... Yep, sacrifice to its own ability, go on Etchy. Get in for that 6, and got there in the much needed Game 1 win versus Mardu Pyromancer. Okay. So... yeah, this is one of those that I have a huge sideboard potential. Here we are. Nope, didn't used to do that. We did bring in Thought Seizes. So this is what I'm looking at right now is my list from before I was playing Karn. So that makes it a little more difficult. But I think some of these options are pretty easy to make. The Whip Flares and Rest in Pieces being the easiest in my head. I guess, yeah, Aether Grid's pretty good too for all their 1/1s. And then previously I went down all of the Signal Pests and the Memnites.
Yeah, because they're just a bunch of clog up on the ground.
Yep. And then some mix of Galvanic Blast and actually Volt Scourges. Because they're just like pay 2 life for 1/1 flyers.
Go down 1 each.
1 each of what?
Well, you said you went down
the
a Gal.
blast.
Well, I can see you leaving the Gal Blast in because we want that Pyromancer dead.
Yeah. So then, and this was also before I had the Stubborn Denials. Stubborns can have potential, But the question would be what they are replacing. My initial guess would be 1 blast for 1 stubborn. Maybe even shaving a Karn, but Karn feels like he could maybe...
This is the grind. You want the grind.
Exactly. I think I'm going to go down 1 blast for 1 stubborn denial.
Okay.
To help deal with the removal. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but we're going to roll with it. Okay. Tad slow. Has a stubborn denial. Doesn't have fast play, but having the mana ramp can help us in the long run.
Yep.
And
It's a
with them
medium
having
hand, but against a deck
hand
that's
fate.
going to take your hand, then
Yep, and other
keep it.
resources. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Just gonna pass because there's not squat I can do here. They could be motivated to take either drum or opal. Maybe even just stubborn denial to get rid of that answer. But there is the chance that they are more concerned about plating or Ravager, and getting it while they can is a smart option.
Mm-hmm.
Their choice did not really pan out for them last game, so we'll see what they're thinking this game. Okay, so they are most afraid of the Ravager, and then I draw one. Huh. Well, that's fun. Well, just play what I can, which isn't the most amount of things, but it's not getting any different. And pass the turn. And just pass during their turn as well, since there's nothing I can do. Ooh. Can't cast that yet. That's kind of funny. Pyromancer coming out is bad news. If the Ravager manages to stick around, this gets a little better.
Yeah, I mean, I say Blink Moth or Ravager, and then you have your Stubby D ready.
Yeah. Hopefully they K-command. That would be so lovely. Alternatively, which is probably overly aggressive and not worth it, is play plating right now. But I don't think that's worth it.
I agree.
Gross. I was hoping for K-command. Opponent, you disappoint me. So they're targeting Ravager.
Tap him, turn on one of your Nexus.
Yeah, that is the option. That does... No, it would. It wouldn't. No, it would not expose them to that yet. So, yeah. We'll go ahead with that. And that'll still leave us with 3 artifacts, which means we can activate Mox Opal to Stubborn Denial if they try to kill the land.
Mm-hmm.
That does mean, however, that we will not be able to play Aether Grid next turn. Unless I get some 0 drop. Or I guess a 1 drop would also suffice. 0 drop would be favorable, I think. Yeah, now they have Fatal Push, and this is the part where I Stubborn Denial it. Well, I'm glad I was able to call that. We're still not in the best of positions. I suppose, actually, Spire of Industry would have been really good there.
I mean...
But this works, because I just activate...
oh no, yep.
Activate Blink Moth with itself, and then I can tap Blinkmoth, and Opal to Whip Flare. And that's definitely worth it. Deal with all of those threats all at once. We're still kind of behind. But that 3-for-1's pretty good. Yep. They're digging, which is going to help them quite a bit. Most unfortunately, I'm not really able to take advantage of how slow they are right now.
And they haven't really done a lot of damage themselves either. Wow, they didn't hit a land.
I'm okay with that. Master, I still can't cast, so I'm
Play
just gonna...
plating.
Yep, that's all I can do. Next turn, then, we'll be able to cast either Grid or Master. Master seems pretty good. Ah, there's the land they wanted. Another Pyromancer. Well, looks like Aether Grid looks to be the winner now.
Mm-hmm.
And a Thoughtseize. Not playing that yet. Yeah, but I'm just gonna Grid and...
I'd wait till the end of their... I'd wait to see if they crack their land.
Because I can respond to that, right?
Yep. Okay, do it.
Now's the time. Cool. They don't even get to cast anything. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I'd have thought they'd have just waited till their turn.
That would have been smarter, I think. Because then they could have gotten some elemental tokens out of that. Okay.
Now they might just faithless looting for their turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm liking where we're standing right now. I'm still liking where I'm standing. Okay. So, pretty sure that I want to master. And then I could Thoughtseize. Is it worth it, though? Maybe it's more worth to just have the extra ping. Well, for sure I want Master.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it by paying a life so that I can have the potential for an extra activation here. Yeah, so they just did... No, they didn't do any digging. They only have 2 cards in hand. But
Yeah,
if
I bet you dollars to donuts that it's removal spells.
yeah. So
That's why I'd...
You would or would not?
I mean, you can. It's just going to force them to play them out. So it's up to you.
That seems fine.
Yep, so they probably have a fatal push.
Okay.
So then just tap it in response to kill the spirit.
Yeah.
Man, it must be fearing you brought in a blood moon or something. Or I guess they just don't want to get into that kind of situation with you.
Yeah, so there's the fatal push. So we'll just use it to kill a spirit. Boop and boop. Does it suck a little? Yep. And does life go on? Yep. They were going to do it no matter what. So now they're bolting me. Yeah. Alright, so I thought seized for nothing, but...
Well, their hand is gone.
Yeah. Their hand is indeed gone.
And they only played this Lingering Souls in the back half, so you know they don't have reinforcements in that sense.
Mm-hmm. Get it? Yep. Haha. So I'm thinking activating my 2/2 blue. Okay, well, I'm okay with that because of
Yeah,
Aether Grid.
right? We can kill you through that.
Hmm,
And I think that's pretty
that's pretty
golden
worth it.
too.
Yep. So this and this, so that I can have an extra. No, I don't have an extra activation either way. I guess the opal then to not lose life, since I only have one activation either way.
Hmm.
Oh no, I'll have two. No, sorry, one. I can't math right now. So that'll get rid of their looting capabilities. I'm gonna hold the activation for no particular reason.
Well, they're gonna attack.
Right, and then I activate it. It doesn't really matter. Sure, that's still fine. I can't attack, but unless they play something from their hand, neither can they. Or no, greater. So they'll be able to next turn, but whatever. Yep. I just start ping citying. Ping city.
Yeah, you've got 2 pings.
And then gonna activate the blink moth. So unless they play, okay, it was a land, which is fine. And I'm actually totally okay to just be drawing dead artifacts. Well, not really dead, but artifacts that aren't gonna outright do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Until they find a way to deal with Aether Grid. We're in a good spot.
Unless they brought in Wear Tear, I don't think they do.
Right. If this goes to a game 3, I guess Ancient Grudge is going to become a thing to bring in. K command. Fine. Wait, what just happened here? I just tapped 2. I'm very confused.
You clicked on the grid again.
Oh, I did? Okay, that's fine. And then I have...
You don't have
I do
another
not
one.
have another activation. Okay. Alright, Ornithopter.
Oh,
Ooh,
that could
yeah,
have attacked.
with plating. Yep, that was a good heads up on their part. Signal Pest is out, so Ornithopter is the only 0 power creature right now. Pyro. Okay. I suppose I kind of have to use the activations on it, right? No, I don't. I don't have to do that right now. I can just
Well, I mean,
kill his... I just kill him.
I'm pretty sure you just want to kill it this turn, though. Because it
So
gets
he
a
doesn't
cast
get
trigger.
anything. Sure. Fine.
I mean, this is the slowest kill imaginable, so, you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you got one
Yep.
more, yep. Maybe he'll scoop, who knows?
If he has some sort of enchantment removal, he does have outs. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to cast that. And I'm just going to do the card draw. The other one was Thoughtseize. That's fine.
Why would they not just give you the Thoughtseize?
That is a good question. Lands actually help me here. Sweet. All right. Another match in the books. Currently 3-0. Thanks for watching.